There we go. Try it on a little more zoomed in, see if this is better. We are here. We have arrived to your Christmas haircut. It's official.
Oh, yeah.
We're a few days out from Christmas.
Now she won't cut my hair till next year. You know?
This is true. Unless you want it cut for New Year's. Ooh, you got a long one on your eyebrow. I can't wait to get.
Are we going somewhere on New Year's?
We did get invited to Antoine and Sherry's. And they're doing like they did when we went 2 years ago, just pajamas and games all night. But, like I told Sherry, I said, we're planning on coming, but we might not stay till midnight. She says, oh, well, we'll just have to make sure you stay till midnight. I said, well, you gotta keep in mind that I'm gonna be on my 75 hard and I can't drink alcohol.
I thought you weren't starting that until after the 1st.
No, I'm starting December 28th, so I finish. My last day is March 13th. So the first day that I don't have it is on Steak and BJ Day. That's why I want to do it that way. So if I start on December 28th. You know what Sherry said? She says, oh, don't worry, girl. I'll be drinking for you. I know that's the problem. I don't want to be around a bunch of people drunk while I'm sober. It's not going to be a good time for me.
I guess I can drink then. Then you can drive home.
Yeah, if you want.
I won't drink.
But if you want, you know what I mean, to have a few beers and hang out, like you can, I'll drive you home. I've actually, in the 10 years we've been together, I have never seen you drunk. Can you believe that?
Mm-hmm.
Ever.
I'm messing with the cat.
It affects the microphone?
Oh, I forgot about that. My bad. You just couldn't wait for that, could you?
No, it's on the other side, but I did see one on that side. The girl's gonna jump up. Oh, I have the camera zoomed in more, so we can't really see. Oh my gosh, that hair is so long.
Not anymore.
Not anymore, it's gone. I really hope they come out with the glasses, the Ray-Ban glasses, that record for longer within the next couple of years. Because that'll be really good for me to have wear those glasses while I'm doing haircuts so you can see exactly what I see.
I mean, I think they record long enough where you could wear them. It's a minute. And then it would go back to the other view or whatever you would do. You know what I mean?
Right, so you have two different angles. That's a good point. But the glasses that you have, they don't really fit me. They slide down a lot because they're fit for your face. So they're too big. So I keep doing the Steve Urkel thing where you like push it up in the center. Did I do that? So last night, Will and I watched what I will deem as a Christmas movie now, but for the first time, for me, I seen Die Hard. I've never seen Die Hard until last night.
Can you believe that? Never seen it? Come on. What?
But I have now. And I will say, I admit it, it's a Christmas movie. It's a very
There's 3 or 4 Christmas songs in it. It's at a Christmas party.
They reference the fact that it's Christmas Eve. It takes place on Christmas Eve. It's just not your typical Santa, cookies, elves kind of Christmas movie. Now, even though there was like violence portrayed in the red one, or red one, whatever it's called, red one was more Christmassy, definitely. But Die Hard, I could see why it's a lot of...
Well, so was Fat Man. That's more Christmassy, too.
Yeah, that was very violent. Fat Man is a good movie. I feel like that's a very underrated movie. Did Mel Gibson direct Fat Man?
Yeah, probably.
See, they're coming out with a lot more movies like that. By the way, do you want me to do...
Yeah.
No.
Exactly what you were going to say. Just do it.
I was going to ask you, do you want number 1 or number 2 on top?
Yeah. Okay. I thought we were doing shorter than that.
We were, but I don't know, because it's getting colder, what you...
What's the difference? An eighth, like a centimeter?
Exactly, an eighth of an inch. So, alright, let's do... I'm going to do a number 1. Because this is going to last you into, like, New Year's. But if we're just going over there to do pajamas and appetizers, I don't think you really care about having your hair done. I mean, it's not like we're going out. We are planning on going to a friend's house.
Well, maybe we will go out.
We've never been out for New Year's, you and I. And you know what? I am ready to kiss... Actually, not even kiss 2024 goodbye. Give it the big middle finger and say, F you. Thanks for the trauma, and on to the next year. No, it's fine. But man, we had a lot of loss this year. Like, this year, 2024 was not easy. We made it through. Made it through. But I'm ready for 2025. 2025 just sounds cool. Yeah, I am. Sayonara! But it's in all reality, it doesn't really affect anything other than having to remember when you're writing out the date. So, question for you, my love. Are you going to do 75 soft while I do 75 hard? If I tell you...
I mean, what's the soft? I mean, what is that? The only thing that I really don't enjoy doing and I don't do a lot of is read, so...
Okay, is there anything else that you can... So 75 soft is you can do either fiction or non-fiction, but is there anything that you want to substitute for the reading that you want to work on? You can do it your own version. But what do you think would be a good substitute? So say you don't want to do the reading. You don't have to, but it's technically not 75 soft. But if you substituted it for something, what's something that you...
No, go.
Underneath the cape. You can go underneath the cape, Figaro. He's just looking.
You coming up here or no? Come here.
So if you can...
Of course you... Go on, down, go on. You can hear all of me. Go on. You can hear all of you.
Trying to think what you could do to substitute for reading instead.
I don't know.
But you have to drink half a gallon a day. So 64 ounces of water is 75 soft. You have to work out 6 days a week. You get 1 rest day. And it has to be for 45 minutes, indoor or outdoor. It could be either one. You can drink alcohol on occasion, which you don't even drink, so it's not even. But you can drink alcohol on occasion. I don't remember anything about the progress photo, but for most people, 75 soft is better for their life, is more practical. And then 75 hard, you have to read nonfiction. 75 soft, you have to read nonfiction, or fiction or nonfiction. But you say you don't want to do any of the reading. Do you think you could manage to read 1 page a day?
I don't know. What is that? Is that beads over there?
Yeah, that is the beads for the hair extensions. Those are just blonde beads.
Okay, so they're for blonde. Okay.
I think you could do 1 page a day. Because think about it. You don't want to do the reading because it takes you a while to read and you're just not into it. But reading is good for you. And instead of reading 10 pages a day, I think you can handle reading 1 page a day.
I'll read 1 page in like 3 seconds. Well, not 3 seconds, but.
Okay, then 2 pages a day. Cut it in half and do 5 pages a day, but you can do it. I have some of my dad's books here that are really
I know
good.
it's something to thinking wise. You got to use your mind,
What do you mean?
right? You got to use your mind. That's what they want you to do, is use your mind, right?
It's a discipline challenge. Because a lot of people think it's for fitness, but it's a discipline challenge because it's something that you have to hold yourself accountable to do every single day. And then if you miss a day or you mess up on one of the rules, you have to start all over again. Which, going back to, I don't know if I ever told you this, but my dad was really big on that. Growing up, there was a time that I really wanted this. It was like a Victorian style full-size or queen-size bed. I really, really wanted it. It was a beautiful bed. And he said, all right, I'll get you the bed, but you have to keep your room spotless clean every day for 6 months straight. If you mess up a day, you start over again. So he put the calendar up, and then we would highlight off every day that made sure that I kept my room clean and my bed made. And then one day, a few months into it, my room wasn't clean. So he's all right, we have to start over, and he put a big X on that date. And of course, I'm upset, I'm sad, but then now I knew I really had to do this because I really wanted that bed. And it took like a year and a half, and he ended up buying me the bed. Which, now that I'm remembering, I'm pretty sure it was like a hand-me-down bed that he didn't even have to purchase, but I thought the bed was just so cool because it was like one of those really detailed wood headboards, and it was just so pretty. I wanted it. I ended up getting it, but it took a lot. But it was something that held me accountable every single day. So it's good for you mentally. Like they say, when you can't control what's happening around you, you can control how you react to things. You can control certain things. So this is a good challenge to show what you can control in your life. I just wasn't sure if you wanted to do it because I'm going to be doing it, and of course it's always easier if you do it with somebody, but I for sure want to do this for myself. I have more of a drive to do it than you do, so I just, like I was saying in the one video that we were doing, I would be shocked if you did it just because I know it's not something that you're wanting to do,
Mm-hmm.
But I like doing the challenges like that. Like even Vlogmas is a challenge because you have to put a video out every single day. Where if you missed a video during Vlogmas, you probably wouldn't even bat an eye at it. You'd be like, whatever, no big deal, who cares, right? Alright. You want the box bald shaver on your sides?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Them rolls of yours. Have you had that since you were a kid?
Mm-hmm.
This one time I cut this guy's hair, he wanted to try a really low number on top, like a 1 or a 2. And he had never had it before, so he's like, I really want to try it. I think it looks so badass. And I did it, and he had these marks on the top of his head. Almost looks like what are those Shar-Pei dogs. And it's pretty common. I've seen it in a lot of people where it's all different squiggly lines. And he didn't know that he had that. And I felt so bad. He was, make it go away. He was not crying, but he was like crying mad. He's like, what'd you do to me? He was mad at me. And I could trying to explain to him that it's a part of your head. Like, I can't change your wrinkle. Actually, I wonder if Botox would soften that in people. For somebody like him that wanted that short hair. I'm like, really the only way to avoid it is to keep your hair long. That's just genetics. You know? You're gonna have to wait a couple weeks for it to grow out.
You don't touch his head? You can do this side over here.
I didn't.
No. You sure didn't.
I sure didn't. Yeah, he just must have not or he was just used to it because that's his head, but never saw it. It was pretty bad though. Like,
I'm like, I didn't do that to your head. Your mama did.
Yeah, I didn't like. Blame it on your mama. Well, like I said, I felt bad, but there's nothing I can do about it. I can't.
Was
change
he a bigger person? Like,
yeah.
Was he a big person?
Yeah, he was a big boy.
Yeah, that's why.
can be a bigger person and have a perfectly smooth head.
Oh, of course. Sorry.
You alright? Then you said you're gonna do your own beard.
Mm-hmm.
We're going out in a little bit, and it's one thing to be covered in this kind of hair, which is like velvet. Your beard hair is lethal. It hurts. It gets stuck in you. You turn it off? Okay. Did you breathe some hair in?
I don't know.
Alright, my love. That was nice and quick. You are all set for Christmas? Santa's gonna tell you you was a good boy this year? Alright. We gotta get ready. We have to go. We're going out here in a little bit. A little Christmas gathering, and we'll talk to you guys in the next video. Happy Vlogmas.